Excuse me. What in the world are you thinking?
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up if you want to hear what I gotta say.
What up, y'all? It's Game, the Sexy Ninja, and the place to be for Paper Saber Universe. And this is the New World Podcast, brother. And this is Rampage we're talking about here, right? Up. Yes, it is. January 12th, 2024. The Homecoming Show. JR, Tony, and Excalibur on commentary. Good old JR there. We started off with the Continental Crown Championship. So, my understanding was this championship was one of its own. But when we got into this, Eddie put up the Ring of Honor plus the New Japan Strong Championship with that. Is that a thing every time he defends the Continental Crown? Is that a combination of those two championships, all three championships? Because that's a bit silly. We created this whole new Continental Crown Championship, but in order for it to be defended, it needs to be attached to the Ring of Honor and New Japan Championships. My understanding of this, that was the one thing I was like, wait, so every time he has one of these, he puts up all three titles? Didn't he just put up the championship? Or was this Eddie's thing? I think they probably said it in the commentary, but overall, fun match. Eddie Kingston versus Wheeler Yuta. Wheeler Yuta's looking great. This was a slobber knocker, if you will. Two athletes that just took it to town, man. And it's a way to start off the show. I had a lot of fun with this, and I gotta say, this was my match of the night. And you know, there's some people that shit on Eddie Kingston as much as I do too. Like, I don't shit on him. It's just more or less like sometimes he just does the same thing over and over again, but he always proves himself in that ring. Like, he has great mic skills and stuff like that, and sometimes it just becomes a little bit too much of just over and over of Eddie, but when he gets in that ring, he shines, and this match was great, too, against Wheeler Yuta. Renee's backstage with the Hardys and Mark Briscoe, and I will say this, I need that redneck kung fu shirt. Big chicken there, Mark Briscoe. I don't know how I feel about the Hardys being like, oh, yeah, you know, we want to win the AEW Tag Team Championships, but the trios in this group right here. And Mark Briscoe's like, huh? And they go and they put a Hardy's Boys necklace on him. He's like, and Mark Briscoe's like, okay, yeah. He's like, and Jeff stands over here, Matt's over here, like, yeah, look at us. We're a new group. And I was like, oh, I think Mark should be more single, but all right, let's see what happens here. And Mark got that necklace, and he looked so lost at this with all this. Swerve Strickland versus Matt Sydal. It was a quick match. You know, Swerve got the win. He has a lot of he confronted Samoa Joe. He's got this thing going with Hangman Adam Page. So a lot of stuff is going on with Swerve Strickland. We got Renee backstage with Top Flight, Action Andretti, then Private Party interrupts, and Top Flight and Action Andretti, they don't like that. They're like, hey, this is the second time you have interrupted us, and you know, let's do the damn thing. And Private Party's like, hey, one of you two are gonna let's run it, let's do it, baby. And Action Andretti and the fucking water bottle. I'm like, this is gonna be an every time thing, isn't it? Okay. He's got his hydration, though. You know what? Maybe I should do this challenge of this water bottle thing. Okay? Maybe we should make this a thing. That water bottle spot with Action Andretti. You know what? I'm going to find a water bottle like the ones he gets. It's those little cheap ones that you can get from those big packets, like from Walmart or something like that. Let's try that. Well, you know, I'm gonna. That's a good video idea. So we'll start the Action Andretti challenge. Because he doesn't spill none of it. No drip. Queen Aminata versus Shida. And this is okay. There's some things here in wrestling that I understand it's a style, but when you let somebody like, yeah, kick me, you literally sit down and be like, kick me. I found that kind of silly. I understand it's like a test of strength and whatnot, but you know, it's silly in my opinion. Like, I would like it more if it was like they started beating each other up and then it was like desperation of like, come on, not just sitting down and be like, all right, now kick me, even though I'm trying to win this match. But Shida got the win. Next up, we got the House of Black and FTR. They have a big battle this Saturday on Collision. Renee's with Ruby and Saraya. Happy belated birthday to Ruby. Saraya's like, I'm sorry to do this to you. Shows a video, and Harley's there. She kisses Cool Hand, and she pulled him in and kissed him, and Saraya pauses right there, and Ruby's like, oh my God. And I'm like, oh, okay. And here comes Cool Hand. Happy birthday to you. Then kick in the face, because Ruby's like, you son of a bitch. And he's like, no, this is like some Jerry Simon. No, it's not me, look. And he pushes the video, and he's pushing Harley away, like, why are you kissing me? And the way it looks, too, is like they both kiss each other, like they're embracing each other, but then he pushes her away, and I don't know, I was just like, okay, whatever. And Renee, I love Renee, but she deserves better than just be like, and we're with our cast and put her on commentary. I want to hear Renee on commentary, okay? God damn it. No more of this backstage shenanigans. Let's give her a real spot instead of just interviewing. That's just me. Unless she likes it, to each their own. Main event, the Dark Order versus Magic, Cool Hand, and Jake. The Dark Order win. This match was fun. You know, the Dark Order do their damn thing. And that's the way we end it. And we had Battle of the Belts 9 after Collision. I was like, oh my God, I hope it's not 3 hours of AEW, please. and I'm not. It's more or less like I love doing this show, but right when I get to Collision, sometimes Collision can hit, sometimes Collision cannot hit, and then when it's like here's like 20 matches in 3 hours, and it's like, oh Tony, let's just do 1 hour Collision, 1 hour Battle of the Belts, and let's call it a day. I think that's the way we're going, and I still am against Jericho being on the show, but you know, who am I? Just a podcaster talking about pro wrestling. All right, y'all. This is Rampage, January 12th, 2024. Homecoming, JR, Tony, Excalibur on commentary. That's it. That's all. I give this show about a 3 out of 5. My match of the night was Eddie Kingston versus Wheeler Yuta. And tell me what you thought of the show. Drop those comments below. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Share it with your grandma. Share it with your grandpa. Share it with the bum down at Walmart. Go to ProWrestlingTees.com/New World Podcast. Get yourself that sweet nWp logo. And remember that the New World Podcast is for life.
Ruby, first of all, happy belated birthday. Now, unfortunately, things did not go your guys' way this past week on Dynamite, but it does seem like you guys are really gelling right now.